YouTube, what's up? It's Nicole Roche coming back with another video. Hey guys, I just got home from work and I'm making my lunch. This is my ritual. I make my lunch as soon as I get home, pick up my clothes. So far I already had things, you know, I had my yogurt prepared already, so I didn't have to do that. But it has chia seeds, blueberries in it with a little bit of stevia, and then I eat that with 3 tangerines. That's the breakfast. For my mid-morning snack, when I'm waking up at 7 o'clock, then I end up eating around 8 because I have to eat before the school starts. Because I eat early, I end up getting hungry between breakfast and lunch. So about mid-morning, I'll have a snack of some grapes. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 tangerines, wait about 15 minutes, and then I'll have some leftover beans and rice. That was from this past weekend. I had a whole bunch of it, so I've been, water. I've been eating that like every day for either lunch or dinner. Now I'm just cutting this delicious, I just tasted it and it's so freaking sweet. This is how it looks on the outside. I got it from, I think, Sprouts. I'm not sure what it's called, golden melon or something, but honey. It tastes like, you know, honeydew, but it's so doggone good. So I'll probably just eat half of that, which sounds like a lot, but really it's not. So I'm just cutting that up to take as my afternoon snack. I usually get hungry around 2-ish, again, after lunch. And FYI, I've been like this even when I used to eat meat. So some people will be like, oh, it's because you eat a lot of fruit and vegetables. No, I just got an appetite. And then after hitting menopause, sometimes the hunger hormone has increased, you know. So that'd be my snack. I think I'll bring some cherries too. Or actually, no, I'm just gonna have the rest of these almonds. There's only a little bit left, so I'll eat the fruit, wait about 10-15 minutes, and then eat these almonds. And that'll be my snack. So that's what I'm bringing tomorrow. It's very simple. I make my lunch every day when I am going to teach, because I don't like to eat out a lot, because for one, I'm not in control of what I'm eating sometimes when it comes to like their seasonings and sodium, and for two, don't nobody have money like that to be buying food every day. At least I don't. You know? So anyway, I don't feel like cutting the rest of this, so I'm just gonna put some, wrap it up and then, you know, cut that later. So, oh, I might be going live to make these coconut wraps, these raw coconut wraps, that I ordered online. I wanted to make them the other day. I went to Sprouts and Whole Foods, they didn't have them. So I had to order them online, and I have them, I'm just sitting them out on the counter, so they'll hopefully be nice and ready, not thawed out, but just not so stiff by the time I go live. I mean, yeah, live. Hopefully I'll go live. If I go live and nobody's getting on the live, then I'll probably get off and just do a regular video. So I think I'm just gonna have these backup cherries. Let me just bring some cherries. Oh no, I said that was it. That's right. That's it. Okay, so here we go. We have, I'm gonna put this biggest thing in first. So I have the beans and rice for lunch with 3 tangerines. I like to eat the fruit first, let it marinate a little bit, and then eat the beans and rice. That's also a way to keep you satiated a little longer. And then let's go backwards. Breakfast is gonna be this, the yogurt, unsweetened yogurt, chia seeds, blueberries, stevia, and then I'll have 2 to 3 tangerines with it. Mid-morning snack, grapes. Afternoon snack, golden melon, or whatever this is called, and a few almonds. And then I'm gonna bring these extra tangerines just for backup. And that's what I'm taking for my lunch tomorrow. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to get back into the mode of waking up in the morning after being off all summer from that job. Now I did some acting gigs, but as far as teaching, waking up at 7 in the morning, I really have to get used to it. And this is my first time working this week because Monday and Tuesday there weren't any jobs, and that's just because, you know, teachers don't really call out on the first and second day or even the first week. So, but I did get a job today. I hope I have one tomorrow. I did accept the job already for Friday, so that's good. That'd be 4th grade. Today was kindergarten. Ciao. Anyway, so that's what I bring. This is a sample of what I might bring. Sometimes instead of the beans and rice, I might have a salad for the lunch. So in this case, since I'm having the beans and rice for lunch, that means my dinner is going to be raw and most likely something fresh with no sodium, because these beans, I'm pretty sure you put a lot of sodium. So tomorrow's dinner will be like probably an ice cream, a bowl of fruit, or a smoothie. That's just how I do it. If I were to have a raw lunch, then my dinner will either be raw as well or a cooked. I just try not to eat more than one cooked meal in a day, because that's just, I like the way that feels better. My phone. And then I also don't eat cooked meals every single day, although this week I have been because I've been having those leftovers. But that's just kind of how I do it. Tonight is an example. I had a cooked lunch. I had lentil soup. So tonight, actually, yeah, tonight I will have a raw dinner, which I said I'm going to go live, hopefully, to make those raw coconut wraps. Normally I would want to have something with no sodium in it. But today is going to be a little different. I normally, because the lentil soup was a lower sodium one, but it still had a lot of sodium. And so normally I would eat something with no sodium for dinner, but the raw vegan wraps will have sodium because of the bitchin' sauce I'm using. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I'm bringing for lunch. Let me know if this gave you some ideas. I like to bring things that are easy, and usually a lot of fruit is very easy to bring, and leftovers. So yeah, okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully be looking out for those raw vegan wraps. Hopefully I will be going live, and if I find that no one's getting on my live, I will just stop and just do a recording of it, you know. All right guys, see you in the next video. Bye. So you saw what I packed. Now this is the next day and how it comes out. Everything might not be exactly how I said it would be. For instance, I didn't have my mid-morning snack, and I ended up eating both snacks at the end of the day, and I didn't have the almonds. Anyway, for breakfast, I did have what I said I was going to have, which is the yogurt, chia seeds, blueberries, a couple of tangerines. Now, it doesn't look as pretty because it's been, you know, in a little container and everything, but it was delish. Kids are off to recess and it's lunchtime. I'm having 2 tangerines. I'm going to wait about 10 minutes to let that digest and then go into these beans and rice. Those beans and rice are very dark. These are leftovers from an event I went to last week. I've been having the leftovers every day, and this is the last batch. So that's what I'm having for lunch. Good, complete source of protein, beans and brown rice, black beans, and it has carrots and potatoes inside. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's what I'm having for lunch. Around 2-ish, I got hungry while I was driving. I had some of that honeydew melon, or it's golden melon, whatever it was. It was good. Still driving home from work. Had to make a few stops. Gonna have some grapes now. These were the steps that I got from the morning until I left the school. And I didn't even do an exercise walk today. You feeling me? No, I'm just playing. No, really though, that's a lot of steps, and I'm still, it's only like, you know, 2:30, so I'll probably have well over 10,000 by the time I go to sleep. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's how I do. I make my lunch during the week, and the next day it might look a little different than what I planned, but the point is, I get my eat on, and I eat a lot of good, healthy, whole foods. And, you know, during the week, I'm a little bit more structured. On the weekends is when I'm a little bit more lenient, allow myself to have those treats and some of the little junk food sometimes. And not to say that I never do it during the week, but mostly it's on the weekends. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, go on and click on that subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.